Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. So far we are climbing higher here in line with the bullish wave count. In the previous video I made you aware of two possibilities that we have, and I'm going to talk about them in a minute. First of all, where we come from. A few days ago I switched over here to the bullish scenario. I've always said if we get above 1280 and don't just fall back immediately, basically we hold this level, then we can become more optimistic about a possible bull run, or at least a larger bear market rally. I think this is currently unfolding, and we get more clarity above $1,700. Until we are above 1700 again, you know, it's like you get more confident in stages. So a move above 1700, and if we hold this level, would signal that we'll probably not in the very near future see those lower levels below 881 again. For now there is still a risk, but yeah, I mentioned in the previous video it's sort of a 60-40 probability in favor of a more bullish outcome, and that we can really get a breakout done from here. I mean, bear in mind we've moved up 100% since the low, so there is something. Still though, there is some risk. But here in the bullish scenario that has become primary expectation a few days ago, after we broke above 1280, we can count a wave 1 to the upside, a wave 2 to the downside. We are now in this wave 3 that might be about to be complete, but there are still a couple of ways how this could be unfolding now. In the bullish scenario, no reason to worry. Yeah, in one scenario we have a bit more of a pullback than in the other one, and I'm going to show you both options. So the first one here, which we are currently doing and which I'm still following primarily, and I think this could be complete already, is we moved up here in a wave 1, come down in a 2, moved up in a 3, came down in a 4, moved up in a 5. That wave 5 in yellow completes wave 3 in blue. That is the wave 3 that matches this wave 1, this wave 2, now the wave 3. Have we already reached the target? I believe it was around 1655. We can double check that now. Minimum target, yeah. But let me just find the low here. To the high, yeah, to the low here. So yeah, around 1650. So you can see we've actually reached the minimum target for this wave 3 now at 1651. I would like to see a little bit more upside, and I think we are going that way. Yeah, we haven't exactly reached it yet. It would be good. It would even be better to move a little bit higher, maybe to 1700, because this is the key resistance area. But for me, from my point of view, we could even say that wave 3 is complete. We can even count an impulse in this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah? No overlap. So that's fine. From that point of view, fulfilled. Okay? All this has been fulfilled. It's amazing. Looking good. Now what we can expect, there's two options, as I said. So first option, and that is sort of my primary expectation, is that we have now completed, or will in the very near future, like maybe next few hours throughout the trading day, will complete this wave 3. Then there will be a wave 4 pullback, as I already said to you in previous videos, and then we'll move up in a wave 5. So that wave 4, where could that take us? It's a bit hard to calculate that now, because we don't know exactly where wave 3 will finish. So let's say wave 3 is finished already, or was finished here at around 1650. Then in a wave 4 pullback, we would expect a pullback into the region of $1,400. Yeah? Or even 1330. Okay, so this is how we can see it now. Between 1400 and 1330. So between the 38.2% fib level and the 50% fib level. Maybe even, but that would then probably not be a wave 4 anymore. Maybe we'll even briefly retest the 1280 level. But sort of that's the region between 1400 and 1330. And afterwards we would then move up in a wave 5. So expect a pullback soon. Yeah, already mentioned in the previous video, we have to expect a pullback soon. Now that we've moved up first before we come down, indicates wave 3 could be complete. The other option could be that, let me see, that wave 4 was already finished here. Wave 5 was finished here as a truncated wave. That is the scenario I showed you in the previous video. Yeah. And that what we're doing here is just an A down. Just show you that. To be fair, at the moment, both scenarios would lead to a very similar outcome. So it doesn't really matter. It's just in the first one that I showed you is that wave 3 in blue has just been completed. In this one here, which I find a little bit less likely, but in the end it will lead to a similar outcome. We can assume that the wave 3 has been finished here as a truncated wave high, and basically the wave 5 was truncated there in yellow, and that we are now moving in this A. We are now in an overshooting wave B. Yeah, this is, we can count it impulsive, we can also count it as a 3-wave move as a WXY in wave B, and that we would then move down in a wave C. To be fair, the pullback level will be very similar. Yeah, so between 1400 and 1330. In the end, again, it probably doesn't make a difference really in which scenario we are. Just in the first one, yeah, where the wave 3 here is here, we could expect it to move a bit higher, okay? Just because it's a wave 3 and it's an impulse, okay? Here in this corrective wave B that is very unpredictable, yeah, we could also move higher. Again, in the end, it doesn't make a real difference. Just the impulsive nature would probably be a bit stronger here in wave 3. But in the end, to be fair, if we see this, there's not. So that means shortly we should expect a pullback either way now, okay? In the previous video, yeah, I told you that it's looking good for further price increases all the way up to 1700, but we need to be ready for a pullback. Now we're at a time where I think the pullback is imminent, because even the bullish scenario here, yeah, the wave 3 target has been achieved. So in both scenarios, be on high alert for a pullback. So if you're in a trade, you know, what I would personally do, I can't give you any advice, what I would personally do, I would move up my stop losses. Yeah, and we can be more certain that this move down is occurring and is happening if we move below 1560. Be ready for that level. If we drop below 1560, I think we're going to go down to 1400 to 1330. Yeah, and that's my view about Ethereum. So hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.